Daniel was one of the richest men in the city. He owned hotels, cars, and lived in a tall glass house on the top floor of a big building. But even with all his money, Daniel felt lonely. Every day he worked, ate dinner alone, and slept looking at the stars outside his window. He had everything except someone to love. One rainy evening, his car broke down near a small street. Hungry and tired, he walked into a tiny restaurant that smelled of fresh spices and warm bread. There, he met Anaya, a young Indian woman cooking behind the counter. She was not wearing fancy clothes. Her hands were rough from work, and her apron was stained. But her smile was bright, and her eyes were kind. "Would you like something warm, sir?" she asked. Daniel nodded. She served him a bowl of simple lentil soup and handmade roti. It was the best meal he had tasted in years. He came back the next day, then again, and again. Not just for the food, but for Anaya. He watched how she worked with love, how she helped an old man walk to his seat, how she gave free food to a poor child, how she laughed even when she was tired. She had so little, but gave so much. One evening, Daniel asked her, "Why do you work so hard for others when you have so little for yourself?" She looked at him and said softly, "Because happiness isn't in money. It's in hearts." Daniel tried to help her. He offered to buy her restaurant, build a new one for her, give her a better life. But she said, "I don't want to be someone you buy. I want to be someone you respect." For the first time, Daniel felt something real. Not money, not success, but love, truth, and value. He left his busy life behind for a while and started helping Anaya in the kitchen. He learned how to cook, clean, and serve. Slowly, people saw a different Daniel, humble, smiling, kind. Months passed. One day, under the same little restaurant lights, he took Anaya's hand and said, "You taught me how to love. Not with money, but with meaning. Will you share your life with me?" Tears filled her eyes. "Yes," she whispered, "but only if we keep feeding hearts, not just plates." They got married simply, without big lights or cameras. Just the people they fed, the ones they loved, and each other. Daniel learned that the real richness is not in the bank, but in a heart that knows compassion, hard work, and love. And Anaya, the girl who once cooked on a small stove, became the queen of Daniel's heart, not because she changed him with force, but because she changed him with warmth.